Hello, I'm Dr. Shadow, and today I'm going to tell you exactly what happens to your body in the final 3 minutes before you die. In exactly 3 minutes and 27 seconds, Sarah's heart will stop beating forever, but what's happening inside her body right now is something most people will never know because doctors rarely talk about the terrifying cascade of events that occurs in your final moments. I'm going to show you exactly what your body goes through in those last 3 minutes before death, and why some patients describe it as the most peaceful experience of their lives. Stay until the end because what happens in the final 30 seconds will shock you. 3 minutes before death, your body knows something you don't. While your conscious mind might still be alert, talking, even joking with family members, a silent alarm has already been triggered deep within your cells. Your heart, that faithful muscle that's beaten over 2.5 billion times in your lifetime, begins to struggle. But here's what's fascinating. It's not giving up. It's actually working harder than ever, desperately trying to pump oxygenated blood to your most vital organs. At this moment, your blood pressure starts dropping, but your body has an incredible backup plan. It begins shutting down circulation to your arms and legs, redirecting every precious drop of blood to your brain, heart, and lungs. This is why dying patients often feel cold in their extremities first. But your brain is fighting back with everything it has. With 2 minutes left, something extraordinary happens. Your brain begins releasing a massive flood of chemicals more powerful than any drug ever created. Endorphins, the body's natural morphine, surge through your system at levels 5 to 10 times higher than normal. This is why many patients report feeling an overwhelming sense of peace, even euphoria. Some describe seeing bright lights, feeling like they're floating or experiencing memories flashing before their eyes. But here's the medical truth behind these near-death experiences. Your brain is actually protecting you from pain and fear by creating what some scientists call nature's anesthesia. Your breathing becomes irregular now. The medical term is Shane Stokes breathing. Deep breaths followed by pauses that can last 30 seconds or more. Family members often find this disturbing, but for the patient, oxygen levels in the brain are still sufficient to maintain consciousness. And something incredible is happening to your hearing. It's the last sense to go. Even when someone appears unconscious, they can often still hear every word you say. In the final minute, your body makes one last desperate attempt to survive. Your adrenal glands dump every bit of adrenaline they have left. Heart rate can suddenly spike to 150, 200, even 250 beats per minute in what doctors call terminal lucidity. This is why some patients suddenly become alert, start talking clearly, or even sit up in bed moments before death. Families often think of a miracle recovery, but medical professionals know this surge rarely lasts more than a few minutes. Your brain is now running on fumes, but it's using every last bit of glucose and oxygen to maintain the most essential functions. This is when many patients report out-of-body experiences. And while some claim it's spiritual, neuroscientists believe it's your brain's final attempt to make sense of rapidly failing sensory input. With 30 seconds left, your heart begins its final rhythm. The electrical system that had controlled your heartbeat for decades starts to fail in a specific pattern. In those last 30 seconds, something beautiful and terrifying happens simultaneously. Your pupils dilate, not from fear, but because the muscles controlling them simply relax. Your jaw might drop slightly, and your breathing becomes so shallow it's barely detectable. But here's what will amaze you. Your brain doesn't shut down instantly. Even after your heart stops, your consciousness can persist for 20 to 30 seconds. This means you might actually be aware that you're dying, but without the panic you'd expect, because of all those protective chemicals flooding your system. The very last thing to happen is a final electrical surge that spreads across your brain, what researchers call a death wave. Some scientists theorize this might be where our final thoughts, memories, or experiences occur. And then silence. So the next time someone asks what it's like to die, you can tell them this: your body doesn't abandon you. Even in those final moments, every system is working to protect you, comfort you, and ease your transition. Death isn't the violent, painful process many people fear. For most, it's surprisingly peaceful. Your body's final gift to the consciousness is carried for a lifetime. If this opened your eyes to the incredible science of the human body, subscribe for more medical mysteries that doctors rarely discuss. And remember, Understanding death helps us appreciate life. What would you want your final thoughts to be? Let me know in the comments below. So the next time someone asks what it's like to die, you can tell them this: your body doesn't abandon you. Even in those final moments, every system is working to protect you, comfort you, and ease your transition. Death isn't a violent, painful process many people fear. For most, it's surprisingly peaceful. Your body's final gift to the consciousness is carried for a lifetime. If this video opened your eyes to the incredible science of the human body and changed how you think about death, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon, because I reveal medical secrets that doctors rarely discuss with their patients. Your subscription helps me continue uncovering the darkest mysteries of medicine. Now I want to hear from you. After learning about these final 3 minutes, what surprised you the most? Was it the chemical flood your brain creates, the terminal lucidity surge, or maybe the fact that you can still hear everything even when unconscious? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I read every single one. And here's a question that might keep you up tonight. Knowing what you now know about those final moments, what would you want your very last thoughts to be? Share that in the comments too, because death is the one thing we all have in common, yet we rarely talk about it. If you're brave enough to dive deeper into the medical mysteries that most people are too afraid to face, check out this video where I reveal what happens to your body in the first 24 hours after death. The results will shock you. Until next time, I'm Dr. Shadow, reminding you that understanding death helps us truly appreciate life.